Try to go really fast. Alright, so first things first, the game volume is set to 40% in this, for the recording, and I don't even know what my actual volume's set at, but yeah, it's not even 69%. So, that being said, here's about how loud this is, right? I'm gonna pop everything. It's pretty loud, right? And that's only 40%, right? Like it's coming, I got headphones on right now, and that's coming in through like 100% through my headphones, and you know, my ears ringing. So, and that's without the 2 set piece, so that creates more. It's really loud. I think first of all they should do something about the Fist of the Heavens ability. Make it so like when there's a, I don't know, make it quieter or something, right? They need to do something about it. Because normally, like, here's how they designed it. Right? That wasn't very loud. This is how it was designed to be used. You know? But, you know, it's 2019 or whatever, right? Things changed. This one's really loud. Heaven's Tempest is super fucking loud. I don't know, I don't really use the other ones. So that's one thing they should change. Then Heaven's Fury, right here. Heaven's Fury should be implemented into the build somehow. You know, it should have, you know, the 8 set or 6 set, whatever it is. 6, it should increase Heaven's Fury damage. I don't know by what percent, right? Maybe it should be less or more, I don't know. It should, Heaven's Fury should have its damage increased. And then maybe I think they could do something where it's like, when an enemy takes damage from Heaven's Fury or something along those lines, or after you use Heaven's Fury, I don't know, you gain like 10 to 20 Wrath Regeneration. That would really help make Fist of the Heavens more of like a spammable ability without having to jump through so many hoops. Also, it would be really interesting being able to have a shotgun build, just simple shotgun build, right? Because, you know, it could have the damage increase, and, you know, you could just forget about Fist of the Heavens altogether. But it would also make it so you can use these other versions of Heaven's Fury, right? Because if you're spamming Fist of the Heavens, you don't want to also be using this. Alright, you would just want to use this basically as like, just like that, right? Like a cooldown, just pop it, don't even think about it, it's just going off, and then you continue with your main ability. So that would be cool, that would allow people to use an ability in a way that it's never been used, right? No one's ever used Heaven's Fury that way, it was always used as a shotgun build. But it allows you to then have both. And then it also allows you to use this build that I've created, right, where like people were saying like you can't spam this, you run out of wrath. You can spam it, and you don't run out of wrath, you just have to play right. So I got Laws of Valor, Unstoppable Force, reduces the wrath cost of all abilities by 50%, that's fantastic. And I got this Embodiment of Power, gives me 10 regeneration for wrath, up from 5. So this one right here, I have to use it because it's like, you know, I just have to. And that's where, if the set bonus had some Wrath Regeneration on it, that would be nice, because then I could use, you know, Prophet or Haste. Man, I don't know if I could use Hasteful, but yeah, I could use Prophet at least, which is nice. You know, also Rally could be interesting. But yeah, something like that, right? Cause yeah, where was it? Alright, yeah, this. So I was using this thing originally, and with this ring and this weapon, I basically was able to maintain like 100% uptime on the Aegis champion. Which is good because that means you could basically spam this forever, and you're basically at full wrath, which means you'd think, oh, I could use the Achelia Cuirass or whatever it's called, right? But you can't. You can't use it, because like this build relies on, you know, Captain Crimson's over here. So I got the Royal Ring, I already have a slot taken up, that's the legs, so I can't put the chest on, and also I have the belt being used, so I can't take this belt off because, you know, this is like, you know, costs 40% less, right? That's the whole point, is making it cost less, and it deals damage. So, you know, that's basically the way you gotta do that. So this ring, I mean this weapon here, if it was like a Heaven's Fury build, or if it allowed you to use Heaven's Fury, you know, then I'd use Fate of the Fell for the shield rather than this random shield. I'd be using either, you know, this, or because like if you have the beams coming down from the sky, you'd want to use this one. But then at the same time, I don't know, where is it? You know, there's the other one. It's like Shield of Fury, I think. Yeah. This one would just increase the damage of it. So if you're focusing, if your damage is, if you're relying on Heaven's Fury damage, you could use that one. But you know, this is all theoretical talk because right now that's not part of the set. But like it should be. It's a heavenly set. It should use Heaven's Fury and Fist of the Heavens together. You know? Like it just makes sense. So I'm using this ring rather than this ring, only because I needed the stun. I am using lightning. I needed the stun because you take so much damage. Well, it's not even that you take so much damage, it's just you have no toughness. So anything that touches you, any random guy kill, like you'll just die in one hit. So then the point of the stun for me is I stun enemies and then you know, they don't kill me, maybe. So that's my toughness, 40 million. And then when I get the 50% from this, it's like at like 94, I think, million, maybe. Something along those lines. So let's compare that to a real build. Let's just give this a second, right? Naturally, with nothing being used at all, I am at 80 million, right? 80 million toughness. This thing right here, this reduces my damage taken by 50%. It doesn't actually add into my toughness, right? But that's like 50%, all incoming damage, 50%, cut in half. Now check out this, right? So just these two abilities right here bring me to 1.3 billion toughness. Okay? So I can run like pretty good like stuff. I did like a 92 on the PTR here. Where is it? I did a 92 right here. With this build, right? It is easy. I didn't die a single time, right? No deaths. 92, I was even messing around a little, just trying to kill. So I was taking 0 damage from the entire rift. And then there was like a reflex damage mob, and then I was like hitting it and it was almost killing me every time. And I spent like, you know, like a minute or two fighting it just because I felt like it. You know, science. So this is a good build, right? This is a Crusader build. This is also a Crusader build. So it's like, if you're playing a Crusader, it's like, why would you pick the worst build, right? Builds should at least be comparable, and this is not. So, oops. Let's see what it can do, right? Let me just get in here. Alright, we got stuff right off the bat. Alright, I'm almost dead. Alright, you gotta really avoid everything. Alright, let me get over here. That was 2 packs, apparently, right off the bat. So, alright. Now, as you can see down here, I got dimensional speed, which is it's just a straight up buff. It seems to be. I'm sorry if I'm shouting. I can't hear anything. It seems to be a hidden effect for these bracers that I'm wearing. If you destroy enough objects, it gives you just like a straight up buff, and it like lasts for like a long time, and it's like it makes you go really fast. I don't know. But yeah, basically you just move really fast. It's pretty nice, but at the same time, I would rather have the Heaven's Fury bracers and then use Heaven's Fury. And also, I think the Heaven's Fury bracers, I think they increase the damage when things are stunned. So like, you know, this build could actually work decently with that. Oh my god, I got stuck. That was kind of a fluke right there.
Patience.
I got stuck in the wall. So this is just a torment, what, 16? That's like the normal difficulty, whatever. Not a greater rift or anything. I'm not really gonna go for the pylon. I don't really care about the pylon. I'm just going through. I still grab all the items, because, you know, why wouldn't I? So as you can see, though, I have not had any downtime. Get out of here. I've had zero down. Oh, shit. Almost dead. I've had zero downtime. I'm still at, like, full, Wrath. With this build that I made. You basically just spam everything, too. Which is great. But I think the damage is almost, it's like pretty close to good enough, right? It just needs like maybe a little boost, right? They don't even necessarily need to add a new item that does like, oh look, 400% more like damage. Maybe they could just take one of the items they already have and just increase it by a little bit, right? 100%, maybe more, 50% more, I don't know. But like, just needs a little bit. Oh jeez. Just a little bit of extra damage. Oh, damn, I'm dead. The big thing that this set needs is some way of like survivability, right? Like you just have nothing. Like you just have to hope that you don't die and yeah. Like I'm having to use the ride ward or whatever ring. No one uses that. I'm not gonna go for the pylon. I'm just gonna go through just basic, you know, plain, just to showcase the damage of the. I'm here to showcase the set, right? Not the pylon. But it does work pretty decently, right? Like, I mean, it's just so fucking loud. Like, it's just never-ending sound. I don't even think I showed my gems. I'll show them after, or whatever. I mean, you could, you know, whatever. I'll show them after. Okay. Oh no. This is an interesting. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Never mind. Just gonna say this is an interesting area. I don't remember ever being here before. Oh Jesus. Oh God. What the hell's happening? It takes a little patience for this build, right? Everything dead? Jeez.
I can't carry anymore.
Gotta get that loot. The PTR loot that doesn't matter. Alright, so I'll get the Rift Guardian right here in a second. Oh! It's a Primal Ancient. Alright, so let's see. The stun is crucial against the Rift Guardians. Otherwise, he would just one-shot me, like, immediately. So I'm just gonna see how long I can get him stunned. Alright, he got me that time. So I kept him stun locked to around half with the ring. Which is pretty good.
Not yet.
Now the fun part. Oh my god, the fun part where where you got like the stun immunity or whatever.
Not ready yet.
And this is not a greater rift, a high greater rift. Oh, look at that! It's got like a little fucking icon thing. It's pretty cool, actually. Give me that shit. Oh. Oh wow, look at that, huh? Wonderful.
I'm
Alright, oh. Actually got all the items, pretty cool. Have everything, alright, good.
I'm returning to town.
So that's pretty cool, that's a little, update, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really played this in a long time. So, that's pretty good, right? Like, it's like... Get that garbage out of here. I don't know how it compares to things like the Roland set. But definitely Blessed Shield is just like immediately a million times better, right? Oh! Man, I actually... Oh. I kinda wanna keep that. I don't know if, I don't know how the PTR works, like if they make an update and change stuff, I don't know if you have to start over with like a character. But if I can just start off with that, if they add Heaven's Fury to this, which they should.
I grant.
That's the thing, it's like, there's something missing, right? It's like, you die so easily, that was not a high grade or rift. You know, that was that was just Torment 16. I was dying in one hit from basically anything. So, yeah, it definitely needs Heaven's Fury in there, and then, I don't know, some, like, Wrath if they have, like, Wrath Regeneration, or whatever, like, or something, I don't know. They gotta figure something out for it, because it's like I'm having to do all this stuff basically just to make the build just to make it function, but then it's like I'm, you know, I'm so weak, right? I have no toughness. Maybe, I don't know, there isn't really much. But that's pretty much it, I guess, right? I'm just, oh right, here's the gems I was using. That one, and then this one. And then I was using those bracers. Then none of these are like optimized. I haven't rolled any of them, re-rolled any of the things. But they just happen to be pretty decent, and you know, whatever, I'm lazy. So, yeah. Like the gloves right here, if I got rid of the Vitality and got myself the, you know, crit, that would be nice. But yeah, so, that's pretty much it, right? Get yourself like a primal dark light or something, that'd be good. So I think Heaven's Fury should be in this set. It's a heavenly set. It's using Fist of the Heavens. It should also use Heaven's Fury. Right? Makes sense. Then I don't know, I mean there needs to be some sort of spot, like, that you can get like a damage reduction kind of thing going on with. Because I'm already using Iron Skin, I've got this, which, you know, slows their attack speed, which essentially cuts their, you know, the damage, you know, I mean, like all this stuff, but it's like, like, I don't know. There needs to be something, maybe, I mean, maybe the gem I could replace, but like, I don't know. It's like, compare 1.3 billion toughness compared to, you know, 90 or whatever. I mean, yeah, come on. Like, meh. Anyway, well, that's pretty much it, I guess.